Hey guys, what's up? Paladin here. How you doing? Anyways, so now we got another prediction video here to do for WWE Night of Champions 2014. So I know I actually am slowly getting some wrestling fans here, which is pretty cool to get some wrestling fans, or at least subscribers that are wrestling fans, because I'm a sort of do whatever the fuck I feel like, do whatever the fuck I want to talk about sort of channel. So yeah, that's my thing. That's how I roll. Maybe some people will find me interesting for that. I do want to get more walkthroughs out though. Besides, the Halo Master Chief Collection sort of Road 2 series that I'm doing right now. And yeah, so anyways, without further ado, without the little update and stuff, let's get into the prediction video, shall we? Alright, so again, on Wikipedia right now, the matches are pretty much, in my opinion, sort of flipped upside down because the first match that gets announced on Raw after a pay-per-view is usually, like a Raw after a pay-per-view, usually they announce already the next match, the next main event match for the next pay-per-view. So, at the top of the Wikipedia list, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena is at the top of the list. I'm not going to go from the top of the list to the bottom of the list because doing the bottom of the list to the top of the list is a little bit more exciting, and the top of the list takes more time to do anyways. Once the pay-per-view actually happens, then it will be an actual order in which I will do in the review, and I will do each match in order. Anyways, so first match of the night, or at least first match that Wikipedia has listed, is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins in a singles match. Now, I haven't really been paying attention too much to Raw. I've been on and off with it, so I didn't actually know that this match was announced, though I did hear, like, Roman Reigns talking something about, like, in an interview or something, like, that he was going to go after Seth Rollins next because he hurt Dean Ambrose or whatever. And, yeah, I just kind of, I guess this was going to happen eventually, and it's already going to happen, so it's happening sooner than I thought. So, this is pretty interesting. It's going to be a pretty damn good match. As for length, I'm going to go with like 10 minutes, if not maybe 15. I don't think this match will actually go on first, per se. I'm actually more expecting like maybe Chris Jericho and Randy Orton or Mark Henry and Rusev to go first, possibly. Maybe even a Divas match, who knows. There is actually only one Divas match on this pay-per-view, which is actually relatively surprising because the past two pay-per-views, I mean, maybe even past three, have had two Divas matches on them, so that's kind of interesting, actually. WWE is going back to the one Divas match per pay-per-view route, which I guess no one's really complaining about that, though most of the Divas matches as of recent have been on pay-per-views haven't been that bad, so. Anyways, so yeah, I think that's going to be a good match. In terms of how good the match is going to be out of 5 stars, I think I'll say it'll probably earn a good, we're going to go with a 3 out of 5. So, 3 stars out of 5. That's what I'm going to predict anyways. Anyways, so next up we've got Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton, as I already have announced beforehand, in a singles match again. And this match feels kind of random. Again, I haven't been paying attention to Raw too much, so I don't know how that feud has been going. It feels like they're just putting Randy Orton on here because they don't have anything else to do with him at the moment, and it feels like they're just putting Chris Jericho on here because, one, they don't know what to do with him, and two, they don't know when he's going to go on tour with his band again, so they're just like, we got to use him as much as possible while he's here. So yeah, it feels like this match was kind of thrown into the mix. However, both Chris Jericho and Randy Orton are both capable wrestlers, and they've been doing this for a fucking while now. So I'm imagining that this match is going to get at least a 2.5 out of 5, if anything. Maybe it'll get a 3, who knows. As for length, I'm definitely seeing this going on for about 10 minutes, maybe even less, who knows. Maybe 12 minutes. 12 minutes is kind of pushing it, though, in my opinion. It's funny that I always say these match times, and I'm always completely, like, either off, or I'm just, like, kind of close, but some matches actually lasted longer than I thought they would, so yeah. Next up is the Usos, Jimmy and Jay Usos, the champions versus Gold and Stardust. I'm just going to say Goldust and Stardust. I'm tired of WWE listing the tag team as Gold and Stardust. It's weird. Just say Goldust and Stardust. Is it really that hard to type in 3 extra letters, WWE? and Wikipedia, actually, now that I'm reading this. Anyways, so it's for the tag team championships, it's a tag team match for the championships. I'm reading the Wikipedia thing, and it's telling me that the C stands for the championship. It's a championship match, anyways. That's what the C stands for in Wikipedia. But anyways, so that's why I kind of read that awkwardly and said it twice. But anyways, or actually 3 times. I think I said it 3 times by accident, so if I did, I'm sorry. But anyways, as for this match, I'm going to say about a good solid 15 minutes. And we've already seen this before, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. Not like as we've seen this match on Raw or SmackDown before, as in like a pay-per-view match before. I'm pretty sure we have. I think Goldust and Stardust are going to win this. I don't see why they wouldn't. I was very surprised when they turned them heel, though. I actually thought we were going to get a face versus face match, which would have been interesting, and it would have been a great thing for sportsmanship, because they probably would have shaken each other's hands at the end. Or the Usos could have went heel, because I don't really think they've gone heel once since they've started. Does anybody know when they've went heel before? I have no fucking clue. Put that down in the comments below if you've actually seen them go heel before, because I don't remember. Anyways, as for the actual score of this match, Goldust and Stardust are really capable wrestlers. They're really good. And the Usos are alright. I'm just a little surprised it took them like most of their career, which is about a good solid 3+ years, to get the championships once. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to give it about a good 3.5 out of 5. Mark Henry versus Rusev, a singles match once again, because WWE can't think of any fucking stipulations out there goddamn ass, because PG fucking era. But anyways, I'm sorry, I gotta rant about that. It's like you can't have any. Oh god, wow. The rest of these matches are singles matches, besides the one triple threat, which probably isn't gonna have weapons to use because it's a Divas match. Wow, this is a really boring pay-per-view in terms of match stipulations. Anyways. Yeah, anyways, you might as well name the fucking review, or prediction video, Night of Champions, the pay-per-view of stipulations. I'm not going to do that, though, because that's not typically what I do. I don't add titles to my prediction and review videos, so whatever. Unless it really sucked, then I put sucks/rant next to it, because the pay-per-view is so bad. I think I've only done that a couple of times, though, and it was only, like, last year when I've done that. Anyways, Mark Henry versus Rusev. This match is... Mark Henry's okay. He's kind of fast for a big guy. Rusev is really fast and athletic for a big guy, although he's smaller than Henry, so that's understandable to a degree. And I'm going to give this like a 2.5 out of 5 to probably a 2 out of 5. I really don't see this being good. Two big people don't typically med well, in a match. So I'm going to give it like that, 2.5, maybe a 2 out of 5. And probably say that it's going to go on for like 8 minutes. If it goes on any longer than like 8 to 10 minutes, I think I'm going to fucking fall asleep. Anyways. So now we have Paige, the champion, versus AJ Lee and Nikki Bella in a triple threat match. I haven't been naming who I think's going to win. I haven't been doing that, have I? Oh my goodness gracious. I need to write down notes when I'm doing this, because this is like the, 10th time that I've gone out of order? I don't even know how many fucking pay-per-views I've done, so maybe I've done 10 pay-per-view prediction videos, I don't know. This is like ridiculously embarrassing, okay. Anyways, so Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, I think Roman Reigns is going to win. Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton, I think Chris Jericho is going to win. The Usos versus Goldust and Stardust. I think I said Goldust and Stardust are going to win, so I think I did say that. At the very least. And Mark Henry versus Rusev, I think Rusev is going to win. That's a toss-up. I don't really know. And yeah, next match, like I already said, though, Paige versus AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. I honestly think that this match is going to go on for a good solid 12 to 15 minutes, maybe even. I would be fine with that, honestly, because Paige and AJ Lee can obviously put on a really great show. And Nikki Bella being in this is just really weird, and she's probably going to be the part that slows the match down every now and then, which, whatever. Anyway, so it's a triple threat match for the Divas Championship. I'm going to actually say that this might be a 3, actually. I might say it might be a 3. More so probably going to be a 2.5, though. just because Nikki Bella's there, and honestly, I don't think the Bellas are good. I'm sorry, they're just not. The only reason they're popular is because of John Cena and Daniel Bryan, for the most part, and Total Divas. Very, very much so Total Divas. Some people are going to argue, oh, AJ's only popular because of CM Punk. No. Before CM Punk and AJ were even dating, AJ was the main show, like, for the Divas listing anyways. So, no, she's not. That's not the reason why she's popular. And as a matter of fact, WWE probably hates CM Punk at this point. So, they might even punish her a little bit during this match. I hope they don't. That'd be so fucking stupid. AJ Lee is one of the strongest divas in terms of, even on the mic. She's one of the strongest divas competitively in a match and, you know, just on the mic as well. She can cut very good promos as well also. So, I don't see why they would punish her in this match for CM Punk trying to even sue WWE at the point, as well as that. So, well, you get what I'm trying to say. I'm like mixing up my words here. CM Punk pretty much tried to sue WWE, and I'm not sure if that was successful or not. But anyways, I think Paige is actually going to be a surprise shocker, though, and actually win this match. If Nikki Bella wins, I think I will fucking throw up in my mouth. And if AJ Lee wins, I'll be fine with that. Anyways, so next up is Dolph Ziggler, the champion, versus The Miz in an Intercontinental Championship match. It's a singles match yet again. So nothing special for this fucking match. But anyways, I'm going to say that this match is actually probably going to go on for, I'd say roughly 10, 12, 15, maybe even minutes. The last match that these guys had was really good, and the one on Raw was actually very well done as well. The Miz can go when WWE lets him, and Ziggler's always been fucking the underdog, so, you know. As for the match quality, I'm actually going to say, this is going to be the first one too, I'm going to bet, it's a very hard bet, but I'm going to bet and say that this is going to be a 3.5 out of 5. Just simply for the fact that these two have already shown that they can easily put on a easily put on a 3 out of 5 match. So I think they might step it up a little bit more here, even though SummerSlam was the bigger event, which I'm pretty sure they fought at SummerSlam. I've already forgotten. I don't know. Do you guys feel like it's been a while since we've had a pay-per-view? Like, wasn't SummerSlam like 17th? Yeah, 17th of August. It's been nearly a month, if not, a month. It's been a month since the last pay-per-view. So, yeah, it's kind of awkward. So, yeah, because it's been a while. And it actually has taken a toll on me, too, because I literally can't remember most of SummerSlam for the life of me. Anyways, I think Dolph Ziggler is going to win this match. If Miz wins, that's okay, I guess, but I would definitely like to see Ziggler with a championship for a lot longer, and just hold it for a while. That'd be great, because it seems like WWE hates Ziggler at this fucking point, to be completely honest with you, because they don't really give him a chance, and he cuts some of the best promos, in the locker room and in backstage interviews, but WWE holds his ass on a fucking leash when he goes outside of the ring when he tries to cut a promo. So yeah, that's why he doesn't really do good promos, inside of the ring, because he has to read off a fucking script, unlike a couple of wrestlers that have privileges. I'm gonna put quotes on that. You can't see me doing it, but I'm putting quotes on that. So yeah, that's my predictions for that match. Sheamus versus Cesaro. Now, this is a match for the United States Championship. It is still a fucking singles match, but I'm very interested in this one. Sheamus can put on a good match when he's against a person that is really good. So he's sort of like John Cena in that sense, although I personally like Sheamus more than John Cena, a lot more than John Cena, and would rather him be a fucking 10-time champion before John Cena gets to 20. We all know John Cena's gonna get to 20. I don't care if an interview or wherever he said it, where John Cena was like, oh, I don't want to get to 16 championships like Ric Flair. We all know Vince is gonna suck John Cena's dick and, bring him to 20. God, that's going to be the day of reckoning right there. Day of reckoning. That was a WWE game back in the day on the GameCube. Yeah, anyways, so... Sheamus is the champion versus Cesaro. I think this match is going to definitely hit the 15-minute mark. This is going to be a really good match. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it right now. Cesaro is a really, really strong, great wrestler. tons of moves. He can pretty much do whatever the fuck he wants. He could probably be a high flyer if he wanted to. He can do whatever WWE tells him to do, pretty much, or whatever he feels like doing in the match. He'd be like, "Hey, Sheamus, can I do like a fucking try and do a 450 splash on you?" Sheamus is like, "Okay, fella." But anyways, so yeah, I think that this match is going to be really good, though. Like I said, Sheamus, people really underrate Sheamus. Like, his match with the Big Show, mind you, because Big Show hasn't really been that relevant or even that good for the last couple of years. His Hell in a Cell match with Big Show, I don't think it was in a Hell in a Cell, I think it was just at Hell in a Cell, by the way, but his match at Hell in a Cell with Big Show was a really great match, and I can't remember if I actually did review that specific Hell in a Cell, and if I did, I probably gave that match a 4 out of 5 if I did ratings back in the day. I can't remember if that was like from 2012, so I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, I think this match is going to be great. Again, I'm going to land it right here. I'm actually going to give this a first sort of recommendation here. I'm going to say that this match is going to be a 3.5 out of 5 to possibly even a 4 out of 5. Meaning, spoiler warning, I think that this match is probably going to be possibly the best match of the night. Besides Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, possibly, actually. So, who knows? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns could actually step it up. I don't really think we've seen them fight before, so that's the thing. Roman Reigns needs to also get some more moves. He's a hype guy. He's a comeback guy. He does his comeback, and then he puts on a great show, and everybody cheers. That's what kind of guy he is. But people always complain about, and I agree with Bleacher Report, I think, did an article or something on this, where people complain about how many headlocks that Randy Orton does in a match sometimes, and it's like, it's a great way to slow the match down and just do a couple of moves here and there that you don't really see too often from two of the wrestlers, to slow the match down a little bit. Maybe some suplexes are thrown in, maybe some technical moves, submissions, who knows. Roman Reigns needs a couple of submissions, by the way. He can't just be a straight up comeback guy, because really, honestly, he is just pure comeback. He doesn't really do too many technical moves, doesn't really do too many submissions. Honestly, I didn't really see him do too many power moves, to be completely honest, other than his spear and Superman punch, which isn't really more of a power move, it's more of a speed / high flying move, honestly. If you think about it, he jumps in there and does a punch. But anyways, getting a little bit back on topic, though, I do think that Sheamus and Cesaro, and again, maybe even possibly Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, I should have given that a little bit more credit. But I'm just gonna keep doing my reviews as this review as it is. I'm not gonna change anything randomly. So, like I'm saying, this may be the match of the night. Again, Dolph Ziggler. I cannot stress this enough. Dolph Ziggler and The Miz probably might also be a contestant for that. Now for the final match, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Wow. Okay, so this is almost about to hit the 20-minute mark, which is fine by me. As long as it doesn't hit 25 minutes, I'm going to be fine. I don't really have too much to say about this match anyways, so first of all, I think Brock Lesnar, out of the gate, going to think he's going to win. He's the champion. John Cena got his, literally to the point where people are making rape memes about it. John Cena literally got his ass handed to him by Brock Lesnar, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that Brock Lesnar is going to win this. As for the match rating, John Cena may put up a little bit more of a fight. I think last time I gave it a 2.5, maybe even a 2 out of 5. I'm just going to say 2.5 out of 5 right now, maybe a 3 out of 5 if John Cena does add in a bit more offense and wears Brock out a little bit, possibly. But if that doesn't happen and it's just pretty much total domination from the get-go again, which I don't think it will be, I think John Cena may put up a tiny bit of a fight this time. At least more than he did at SummerSlam, definitely. So I'm definitely going to say that this match is probably going to be a 2.5 or maybe even possibly a 3 out of 5. Definitely don't think it's going to be the match of the night unless they make this almost a WrestleMania tier match where Cena doesn't fucking stay down for long periods of time after being fucking suplexed 16 times. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much generally all I have to say about this match. Other than I already said who's going to win, and yeah, okay. So as for length, I'm going to say like 16 minutes. Why am I saying 16 minutes? Because I think their match at SummerSlam was like 16 minutes. But as to do my normal rounding, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. I know I'm saying a lot of 15 and 10 and 20 minute matches here, which means I'm totally off on some of these because there's always at least two 20-minute matches in a pay-per-view. There's always at least two, and then if that's the case and there's not three, there's usually two or three 15-minute matches as well. So that's sort of another prediction of this. And I think I'm going to bring back something here at the end of the videos. I called it the hype meter or like the excitement meter or something. I can't remember what I called it. It was like 2 or 3 pay-per-views ago when I brought this in, and I haven't done it since. So I think I'm going to bring that back. And out of 10, because the hype meter is out of 10, in terms of excitement for this pay-per-view, I'm going to say like a 6 out of 10, to be completely honest with you. I haven't been paying too much attention to everything, but the matches are what is keeping it at a 6 and not like a 5 or a 4 even out of 10, because the matches do look pretty good. This card is actually pretty fucking decent. So there's a lot of, it's Night of Champions. All the championships are on the line. Maybe it's even a 7 out of 10. Who knows? It's a pretty nice night. So no pun on that, or pun intended, I guess I should say. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the prediction video and enjoyed me fucking up again and messing things up and not putting things in order and junk. But you can definitely expect a prediction video, because this should probably be uploaded on Saturday, which is going to be in 30 minutes roughly, because I'm doing this at 11:37 p.m. at night on Friday. So this will probably be up on Saturday on the 20th, and the review will probably be up maybe the same night of Night of Champions, if not definitely Monday. So yeah. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching the review, and if if you're interested in my videos that much, maybe drag on some more of your friends that are WWE fans and get them to watch my videos. Who knows, maybe they'll like them as well. And if you agreed with all of my predictions, or just agreed with some of my predictions, hey, leave a like and stuff. And comment down below your predictions and junk as well, who you think's going to win, yada, yada, yada. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoyed my content and want to see more. Paladin out. See you guys later.